Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm MysteriousJG. Apropos of nothing, I was just reflecting on a previous comment I got, not on this series. I don't even remember what series it was, where like several weeks after the video was made public, so I no longer remembered in detail all the contents of the video, getting a non-timestamped comment on a random LP that said, "Spare us your SJW bullshit, you liberal faggot." So I just want to throw that out there. That is also something that somebody threw at me. Anyway, let's go surf it now. Everybody's learning how. Strike team. Nothing's gonna happen with the strike teams in this short level of time. Let's get our journal on. We were going to advance Jaw's friend or foe mission. Let's do Jaw's friend foe mission, which involves speaking to the Moshai. Very disrespectful of me to not remember the name of a fictional alien figure from a fictional alien culture. Moshai on Aya. It's right up there on the screen. Suppose that they're going to tell us, I probably already asked this question aloud, who built the remnant stuff and what the Scourge is. Do you suppose we'll find that out before this game is over? Or were they saving that for parts 2 and 3 of a trilogy that might never complete? Kind of like if your only knowledge of Aragon is from the movie, like mine is, and you never read the books, so it's like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. I guess we will literally never know. Aragon didn't really do that well. Kind of expensive. Didn't do well enough to justify the sequel that they clearly had in mind when they made the movie. Had John Malkovich hanging around in the background of clearly being the villain but not doing anything because they were saving him for next time. Yeah. Alright, so friend or foe? I'm going to assume that we have to do one more main plot mission before we actually get to finish our romance subplot with I'm blanking on the character's name. Wow. Cora, that's right. I wanted to say Callie, which is like not a character. Somewhere between Cora and Tally lies Callie. This is Merixus. Oh, which is a shop of some kind.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Merixus. I run supplies to your outposts. What brings you to Aya?
I'm gonna sell you random crap.
Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long.
So I'm gonna start killing.
I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are
Oh,
suffering.
great. I thought it was a shop. It's a freaking side quest.
Antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those in
Also, I got like this really bad case of athlete's foot. I need to get athlete's foot medication. I can handle it.
On it. One filter coming up.
Great. Oh, what the fuck. Let's do this quest while we're here. So... Might as well knock it out. Was there one merchant who's going to sell us all that stuff? Medicine, seeds, and a water purifier. Maybe one merchant will sell all of it, maybe not.
Anything else you need, Subi?
Angaran batteries for your Angarans. Never mind. I was about to say something highly inappropriate. Okay, so maybe we don't need to buy seeds. Maybe I just pick them off of a plant. Oh, wait, no, you are an agricultural scientist.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Do I look like I have Kiloa seeds?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Need some sunflower seeds. So almost salvage, and you'll end up giving me Kiloa seeds and thousands of credits that I don't need. Great. And now that you've bought seeds from me, you will never be able to speak to me again. No, not that. Map. Don't tell me I have to go back to this asshole after every single purchase. He told me 3 things he needs.
Invest in your personal protection.
Invest in personal protection with personal protection Kilola seeds. These Kilola seeds, this game is clearly ours to win. Thanks for getting the Kilola seeds. So why didn't you pick up the other things that I needed while you were in there? I mean, they're all acquirable in that same place. I don't understand why you would come back to me with the Kilola seeds, but...
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
This is like 4 seeds. What the fuck?
Perfect. I'll make sure EOS gets them. More of your outposts need help, if you have time. Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost.
Wait, what?
The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
But I thought I had to get you
I'll
medicine.
see what I can find.
I thought I needed to get you medicine, and... Okay, maybe you pick one of those things to bring back? Or maybe I bought them in the wrong order? I don't know what's going on. I know I'm getting piddly little amounts of experience with each one of these things I do.
You work on the solar panels? Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
No, get out.
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Task infection. Scan the scavengers' bodies. Acquire an ionic filter. Oh, these are all separate little tasks? Placing beacon. Locate more data pads. I guess we'll keep at this. Well, here's a whole video. I thought we were gonna get on with a mission. Maybe not. This counts as a mission, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I was watching. Started making my way through
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Volt.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages.
No more tears shampoo. Well, I can't talk to you anymore, so... Those I bought you those seeds, and now I can't talk to you anymore. Visit the Andromeda, look at data pads, data cores, acquire Angaran antibiotics. Okay, it's not redirecting me back towards that guy. So he gave me multiple quests for multiple cats. But anyway, no, I've been making my way through the riff tracks of the Lord of the Ring movies. I've not seen all the Hobbit movies. I would probably watch them with the riff tracks, but I guess the Lord of the Rings riff tracks were either too much work or not successful enough to justify Hobbit riff tracks. But I've been making my way through it, and I'd forgotten, like, you know, obviously I remember boil and mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew, boil and mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew, boil and mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. But I had forgotten we also have the death penalty for songs about fish enjoyment, which is, in or out of context, a really funny line to me. We also have the death penalty for songs about fish enjoyment. Because Faramir and his men were going to kill Gollum for singing a song about how the fish was so juicy, sweet, so juicy, sweet. Okay, so this is... It's annoying. This thing is now below us. How the hell did we get down there? Oh, wait, no. There's stairs down. Here we go. Don't despair.
No entering the med's entrance or you're clean.
Oh, for fuck's... You must hit triangle several more times before you will be allowed to complete this quest. Are you going to make me pay you like a small amount of money for this?
My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
No, piss off!
Of course. Will this do?
They're going to make me pay for them. You can no longer speak to me, so don't even bother. Now, while I'm here, I could try to find scavengers' bodies. You've discovered the body of a scavenger. Nope. Sam is extracted at nav point. Sam is detected. You've discovered a remnant data cache. Okay, here we go. Ionic filter. So it makes you go through these quests individually. I guess in theory that means you get even more rewards. Who's going to do one of these quests and not do all of them? Whatever. This game has worn me down. I think, I don't know. I tried to be very positive about this game. I know it's getting a lot of flack. It's wearing me down.
Water filtration here?
No.
I designed the system for it.
But I don't work on it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eldon.
No.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help.
But they're not tough enough for Eldon. They're failing. And that's why they need this thing. Hey, thanks, dude. You're a great friend. I'm going to speak to you at length about... Never mind. This is probably entirely the wrong way to go. I'm probably getting further and further away with every step from getting the hell out of here.
Ambassador, I trust our people have a smooth transition to
Let's listen to this.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Woohoo! I'm still listening. By the way, who are you, and how come that the human arc is the only one that made it? It's non-humans in all the important positions. I'm just wondering. I guess their arc made it now, too.
It's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on
Well,
Aya.
they're supposed to be good at
I was
diplomacy.
removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
Yeah, whatever.
I assume you're trained for first contact diplomacy.
Nope!
I'm a social anthropologist with a linguistics background. Close enough for Director Tan.
Fucking accountant.
I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance.
Since the only other species around here
Now
attacks
we
on
just need to
sight.
keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Uh-oh, sounds like there's trouble. Uh-oh!
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best.
He talks way too fast.
I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
Yeah, so the most important person in the universe, the Pathfinder. Sure. I'll do it.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be
But I
helpful.
thought the Brokar fucking hate us. What,
We can prevent this from getting worse.
how am I going to talk the Brokar into not attacking?
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Any other side quests that you can waste
Actually,
my time with?
yes.
Oh, fuck.
Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest.
They're all
but
drunk.
none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point
Dumbass.
you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
There's like infinite side quests in this game.
What's our end goal for Aya?
Blow it up.
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the
Wait,
other.
but we're from the Milky Way. There's like 8 different species in Alliance.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars.
Yeah, they don't have
The
like
Angara
telephone
agreed to allow
sanitizers
some
in the
of our
city.
people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things
Not
considered.
that gracious. I'm the main character. They
I'll
should do anything
take
I want.
whatever they're willing to give.
That's what I've heard about you, lady.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Like more side quests. Well, that got us sucked into more side quests. I guess this is turned into a side quest video. Let's just face it. There's no point fighting it now. So we got 3 people who want to. Can I jump down? Can I jump down? Oh man, I could save so much time if it just let me jump from a height that would clearly break my legs. I should have my jetpack here. What was that? Oh, display stand. Right, who cares? Might be another side quest. Better stay away. So now I'm going to have to talk to this guy, give him one of the things he asked for, switch quests, and talk to him again.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
No.
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Me.
I
Oh,
managed
hey,
to
it did
find
switch
an
me
ionic
after the other
filter for
quest, so I
relatives.
didn't have to manually do
Make
it.
sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
So, you gonna go deliver that, or no? He's gonna kind of hang out here for a while. All right, that's fine. I ran around like crazy making sure I got them to you, but you, Sam, Director Tan, you, place, learn, outlaws. I'm just looking for that guy's name to pop up as being connected to a quest. Little mouse. Path of a hero. Detect surveillance bugs. You detected random data. Professor Eric is working on a comparative wildlife conservation. What? Oh, we've actually done what we need to do for this quest. We just have to go back to that planet and talk to Professor Herrick, which I just have not made the time for. Rokar, outlaw medical supplies. Learn more about the Rokar by collecting and examining their manifestos. Place beacons. Surveillance device. Director Tan. It suggests strengthening. Okay. Discover weapons cluster. That's weird. Speak to Sorvis Len. Alright, well, let's do this other one first, because we might have to leave the planet for... Might have to leave the planet for that other quest. This one I'm pretty sure we can do all here. Let's just go talk to different people. Probably should be saving the game in case I can screw this up the way we screwed up that quest where you collect people's messages for the Nexus. You know what? Yeah. Why say that and then ignore my own advice? Save the game just in case I can mess this up. Hi, Sarah. I have to be on this side of you to talk, eh?
Ambassador Realis said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Put your arms down and talk to me.
I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer. But I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work.
Well, maybe we can get you a fast food job.
Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
Sure.
That's the whole point of this exchange. The Nexus needs people like you.
Tan's like, what? Why are you lying to them?
I'll have your ambassador start the transfer. Thank you.
You mean she couldn't have told you you'll be allowed to work? Sucker, they're not gonna let you work. They're gonna force you to go on vacation. Okay, let's wander around. I have no idea how to navigate this place efficiently and... Get out of the way, man. I'm trying to convince your best and brightest to leave your city. Why would you help me in that? Here, what do you want? You can have it, whatever it is.
You're one of Ambassador Realis' candidates to live on the Nexus.
How did you know that? Who are you?
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to
I
it.
want complete control over the Nexus. Do you agree?
Wanted to
Sure.
fight aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here.
Mm-hmm.
How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
It's up to you. Use technology.
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
We got Facebook.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
What the fuck? Alright, no, I'm just curious because that seemed really lame. Did we just autosave? Let's back up one autosave. In case they autosaved us failing to convince this guy. Say, that's up to you. Instead of technology. How will I keep in touch with my loved ones? I don't know. That's the answer I wanted to hear. Offer him a solution or just generically say you'll figure something out. What he wants to hear is you offering nothing useful. Yeah, it really doesn't seem to me like the answer you figure something out should help. Maybe you can't talk that guy into coming. That's fine. Just seems a little silly. They give us these options. Make me feel like we're supposed to be able to do something. They couldn't hold me up this time, buddy. Maybe if I reach this guy a quarter of a second earlier, he'll be in a different mood.
You're one of Ambassador Realis' candidates to live on the...
I am. I've lived my... How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
Yeah, figure it out.
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. Alright. I'm in.
That was the exact same answer, except that I specifically said people can visit. He didn't ask, one way or the other. Freaking stupid. So if I'd said it's up to them whether or not you can work to that guy, he would have probably refused to come along. You're gonna send me on a new quest?
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Simmer down now. Please relax.
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what...
They asked how they would be allowed to communicate with their families, and I didn't answer well enough.
I deserve no less, of
Oh,
course.
boy. I don't think we're supposed to like him.
The photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted
Was
me.
it Fruit Brute?
I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Did he murder your friend? Or did you murder his friend?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to
Hall and Nash.
He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes.
But he didn't say that.
The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
I need to find him. Find out what he actually said.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kits.
It's supposed to be a
Visible to
dick.
the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent.
Represent.
I have work to do.
Oh, that's right. The resistance is different from the Rokar. It's the resistance to the Ket. That's right. All right. So now I gotta save the game before I fuck up with this guy. And it's starting to sound like I'm not going to have to leave the world to do this other quest, so that's nice.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for...
I don't. Bye.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own
Sounds like a pretty weak sauce anthropologist.
I've heard
Just
the
saying.
Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous.
Yep, probably.
Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
There are no guarantees. You bet.
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family.
Oh, jeez.
I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
Alright, so... Oh, what the fuck ever game? Seriously? Yeah, I mean, you really would have to save scum your way through this. This is bullshit. You tell them they ask you if they'll be safe, you say yes, and they refuse to go with you. You say no, and they're like, I value your honesty. I'll go even though I'm clearly not going to be safe.
Pathfinder.
So in this case, they reward you for being honest. I guarantee you, if we had told that guy, well, it'll be up to the power crew people whether you can work on the power crew there, he would have been like, piss off.
We'll take every precaution, but entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So that was it? Done? Or don't even go back to, I guess I don't go back to, scan the resistance members. I don't go back to talk to that lady. I just, I'm gonna scan you. What do you think of that? Oh, it looks like I got research data for that. I didn't. It was tallying up research data from something prior, but... Which one of you scumbags said something to that guy that we're clearly not supposed to like that set him off? I think the resistance is totally cool with me going around scanning their base. Maybe he's the guy who tells us we can't go downstairs, or can't go into the medical wing without getting cleaned first. I've been itching for a reason to fight him. Hey, we never scanned the cleaning machine. Well, apparently we're still considered clean from last time. Well, oh, they're deeper in the base. Okay, well. We got Corey here to back us up in case they attack us for...
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
Clothing and gear, whatever. That's our man.
That's our man.
And I didn't
I
save.
know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
That's right. No, I'm here to listen. To you apologize.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Alright, never mind. You're wrong.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until
I
now.
like how they have these one, like, you know, big two-syllable word which translates into something that's like 3 words long. Tell me about your friend. We upset the balance.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
No, it was because of Blasto. I hate him.
When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost.
What cost?
My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Killed.
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
It's okay. Make this right. Well, I guess you could go apologize to Solarian, but Solarian's just going to be an asshole about it.
He thinks you want him dead. Tell him what you just told me, and let's move on.
Thought I was clear the first time. Maybe his translator malfunctioned.
He's an ass.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand.
So he's not going to go apologize to that guy. I'm making it a pretty meaningless distinction in the dialogue. Cora, I got nothing to say to you right now. Sorry. Gotta hurry up and end this video. They want to see more Asari because they too think blue tentacle heads are sexy. I guess it makes more sense for them to find blue tentacle heads sexy than it does for humans too, since they have purple tentacle heads.
Director Tan is pleased with the Angara you sent to the Nexus. Thank you for your
They
help.
will feed many of our people.
Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Are you a zombie or a
Do you know
robot?
about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides
Of course
who
I
gets to live
do.
on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place.
Oh fuck.
Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
He would have been killed here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
We could pay instead. You'll figure it out. Talk to the Angara. Make room back home.
Governor Shai is on our side. She'll know what to do.
You're right. We need to solve this problem.
Yeah,
together.
babyface. Blue
Thank you,
blue Smurf
Pathfinder.
dialogue.
I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
Your proposal that they decide. Latest.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Should I get anything for that? I didn't freaking get anything for that. What other shit have we got to do on this planet? Safe. Return to Mariko. Looks like I've already done half of this stuff. Let's finish up safe journeys. Didn't get very many. I'm trying to decide if I want to do one more video after this or not. But we got something where we literally just return to Mariko, whoever that is, and our quest is done. So let's return to Mariko. Oh, Mariko's on the way out, which is probably where we need... again, it's like, why can't I just jump and break my shins? Our next level up will be significant. We will have basically maxed out our ability to level up the skills of our comrades, our squad mates, and I'll finish off this last passive thing. I'll be entirely down to just dumping points into trying to passively increase weapon damage. Wait, did I go the wrong freaking way? No. Okay. I just gotta come up here and then go here.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder.
Who? Not you. You're kind of weird looking, man.
From our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Totally found him.
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too.
Yeah, you're a real jerk.
The scavengers. Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
I'm afraid so. No, they were from the Nexus. I don't remember. Oh, man. Well, I don't think it would give us the option of lying that it was our people.
The criminals were my people. Exiles. They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill.
Well, yeah.
Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
We're not all bad, but they are.
These were a few bad people. There are thousands of good ones out there.
How can we tell the difference?
Scanners.
Maybe the others are right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore.
Sorry to hear things went south with that Angaran astronomer rider. Found a silver lining, though. The scrap satellites are going to come in extra handy.
Oh, well, you were listening in, huh?
Not as handy as what we could.
I know I shouldn't blame you. It's just...
I told you not to talk to me anymore, and you're forcing your attentions on me. Well, that feels like it's the actual honest-to-God ending for that story. So what if we just, real quick before we call it a video here, load an autosaver 2 back, and I don't remember what happened with that. I guess it was giving us the option. It didn't specify that that was a lie. Which, is it this game or Fallout where I'm used to it doing that?
I know I shouldn't...
Not far enough back, I guess. Here, 2 autosaves back. I probably won't even be anywhere close to you at this point. Oh, this video's gone way too freaking long. Sigh. Thought I was going to get so much recorded this weekend. There's 2 videos worth of Mass Effect, and that's it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go out. Not that it really have any great interest to you guys. I'm going to be going on a long... I have a couple of weeks in a row. 2 weeks traveling for work and then a week on vacation where, like, the opportunities for LPing are going to come few and far between. And this last weekend where I could have gotten some LPing done, I just kind of didn't. Still, got a failed attempt to play through the last RTK 13 hero mode before the expansion DLC came out, which... I'm just going to go ahead and make public with the big fat opening note card at the beginning that says, I don't finish this. Don't bother to watch if that's going to bug you. At least give me some videos to, just, you know, to have something to go public. Alright, so let's lie to this dude and see if that makes him happy. Or if he somehow sees through our lie. Like, wait a second, but these phaser marks come from your ships.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder.
Your people caught...
I sent the scavengers. Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
We caught up to them. They attacked without warning. Might have been Rokar. We fought them off and recovered what was left of the satellites.
I'm so sorry, Pathfinder. And ashamed. This is not who we are.
But at least we're not liars.
Please accept my apologies. I hope you can look past this.
Apology accepted. What a dick.
Your government needs to do something about Kadara.
Sometimes I wish the Ket would wipe that world clean.
Sometimes I wish a great rain would come and wash all the scum out of the city.
The Resistance got involved. We'll rebuild the satellites and return them to space. I'll keep you updated with our latest charts.
Thank you, Marco.
No, Pathfinder. Thank you.
For making me laugh about love again.
Pathfinder, I studied the Angaran astronomer's data transfer.
He knows you lied.
His files begin before the satellites. The initiative will benefit tremendously from this.
And all I had to do was lie to him. Thanks, Sam.
So wait a minute, let me load the actual, or we didn't lie. Did we get more Nexus points for lying than we did for telling the truth? That's not the way this should work, game. We should be rewarded for our honesty. Yeah, I think so. I think we didn't get the Nexus points for lying to him. And now we can't talk to him at all. Well, I gotta call it a video and decide if I'm doing another video. If we do, it's just gonna be side quest shit, because now I didn't leave myself enough time to really get a good start going on anything. I blame myself. Matter of fact, I think I'm just going to have this be a very short session and not try to get started on anything else, because I don't really want to do just a whole video of side quest nonsense, and I didn't leave myself enough time to do anything more. So when we come back, folks, we'll probably... I haven't decided. Maybe I will do another video. I'm leaning that way. It's so tough to think. Either way, next time, folks, we should get going on Jaal's story. Side quest thingy. Talk to you later.